Alright, we're gonna make breakfast real quick, and then we'll talk about some things that I want you to know about, but it's currently 4:40 a.m., so I have a client at 6 a.m., so I gotta get this breakfast rolling, and then, yeah, we'll chat a little bit. Five a.m. right now. Very thankful for where I'm at right now. I'm a strength coach, personal trainer, work at a private gym, and my goal on this platform is to share everything that I do that's going to help me get to those goals that I want to get to. Working out, stretching, doing things correctly, training hard, listening to your body, supplementation, doing things that are going to allow you to move better, feel better, not just in the gym, but outside through your everyday life. Dude, I love training athletes. Got a couple athletes under my belt right now that I'm training that are studs. I got one that's probably interested into Ohio State right now. I got one that's going to U of I. So I'm excited. But I want you to know that you're gonna get stuff on my channel that is going to help you. Later today, we have a shoulder workout. We're gonna do shoulders and some arms. We'll get after it, but in the meantime, I got some clients that I gotta take care of first. Always, they're number one. Me and my wife just moved in our house, so you'll be seeing a lot of videos here at the house, which I'm very thankful that I'm able to do that now. Because kind of filming at my parents' house was kind of weird. I just didn't have a good vibe, so now that I have my own place, kind of pumped about it. But yeah, we're gonna get eating. I gotta smash this, and then I gotta get ready to walk out the door. So I'll see you at the gym. So you saw my morning routine. My morning routine, not that crazy, especially with the time that I have. I try to just get a good stretch in. Before I stretch, I say my morning prayer. I always start my day with a good morning prayer. Just thanking God for everything I have, for all the blessings, for my wife, for a roof over my head, praying for people that I care about, praying for our world, God, you'll see a lot in a lot of my videos. God's number one in my life. It's the pinnacle of me and my relationship with my wife. So I always tell her, hey, we got to continue to make God number one. So other than that, it is now 7 a.m. and we've been up since 4. Had a client at 6. I'm going to train another client here at 8 a.m. But before that, I just want to tell you, again, what we're doing, what we're about when it comes to my channel. You are going to see some videos here as we get going, introducing you into my partner, Leo. He's actually my mentor too. Me and him got some big things coming. We're going to open up our own gym. We already have a logo. We created it and all that. Pretty sweet. The name is sick, so I'm excited to share that with you. And maybe one day you come to the gym. You come to our place where we're at. Because what we are going to do is going to be totally different, and it's fun because our goal is just to be able to give our athletes, our general population, a place where it's a one-stop shop and you're going to get everything you need, but also how we look at each individual when we sit down with them, assess them, is we're able to create a really thorough game plan detailed for them, and especially what they need and their bodies need. So again, during my channel, you guys are going to see a lot of things that are going to benefit you, that you are going to question. You're going to question some things, and that's okay. That's what I'm about, but I'm about doing things correctly. And again, I'm not a know-it-all. I love learning. And if you have something to say, comment below. I'm more than happy to hear what you have to say, your opinion or whatever. Like I want to learn. So other than that, we're gonna try to get a little stretching in. Again, I want to kind of do more of a deeper stretch. So I'm gonna start off with some soft tissue, meaning I'm gonna foam roll. I'm gonna foam roll my lower body, probably do a little bit of my upper body, because we do got to work out later. I'm gonna start my workout at like 11 a.m. and we're gonna hit upper body. But yeah, we'll see. I might just do a little bit more of my lower body. I want to spend a little bit more time on the roller, so we're gonna do that. If you have any pain in specific areas, there's different types of pain that usually we have dull, achy, sharp, or like a tingling feeling. If you have any like dull, achy, or a tingling feeling, usually it's muscle related, and we want to take care of that. So if there is any pain that you're going through, make sure that you do comment below. A big one that I see a lot of is usually like hip pain in the front of the femur, on the front of the quad, more like that hip flexor area. Or a big one too is I see a lot of shoulder pain. And usually the first place we start with shoulder pain is we do like we first see shoulder flexion, and then we test to see how are the stabilizers, are they firing? And then of course we look at mobility. So like we see shoulder flexion, mobility, and external rotation of the shoulder. And then when we see, most of the time we see imbalances, asymmetrical from left to right. We see some tension they have lack of shoulder flexion, which could cause issues in the shoulder. So there's things that we could go about it. As long as you tell me what's going on, I'll have a enough idea of what we got to do. And then there'll be some things that I'll have you do, but of course I'll show it on video first. But yeah, again, thank you for showing up for yourself, for showing up, watching this video. It means a lot to me. My goal with this channel is to just be really consistent and just completely not try to do something just to gain more attention. I'm just going to film things that I enjoy, film things on how I coach and things that I learn that I hope that you're able to take away and utilize within your training as well. So yeah, we're gonna go do a little stretch. So usually in the morning I spend time on the roller before I stretch, but I just didn't have that time that I wanted, and that's all right. So I'm gonna start with feet circles, just seeing I have the ability to do that, tell my brain just to move at my ankles alone. Sometimes people can't do this because they got stiff ankles, so they don't have the software from their brain to their foot. Or usually their whole leg moves when they do the feet circle. So you got clockwise, counterclockwise. And then I roll up my calf. Just feeling it out, feeling everything out. I'm not sure my camera's gonna die at some point. I got like 2 bars, unfortunately. All right, nothing new after. I'm just gonna roll my quads, and after that I'm just gonna stretch the ones that you kind of saw this morning. And then there's one I'm gonna film. I'm gonna put a band around my femur where my femur meets my hip, and I'm just gonna try to increase my stretch, my mobility there. So really trying to increase external rotation on the hip. So I'll show you this one. It's sweet. You do need a heavier band, and this thing works. It works really nice and feels really good, especially if you sit all day. This is gonna be your best friend. This is how you should start before you do legs. So let me finish this, and then I'll show you that stretch. So this next one we're doing is we're gonna do a banded hip stretch. This is for external rotation of the hip. I just want you to see how the band is tied. I have it tied to this machine pretty low. So look, check this out. Right? It's a heavier band. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this all the way up, my leg, all the way up to where my femur meets my hip socket, your cerebellum, right? All the way up. And now I'm gonna back up, have a little tension, and then foot on my knee. And now what I'm gonna do is this hand, you see, I wanna resist pushing my knee back this way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push this knee this way, but I'm gonna resist it doing that. So put my hand here, I'm gonna resist it for like 8 seconds, count to 8 in your head, push, keep pushing. And then once you get to 8 seconds or 10, deep breath through your stomach, and the band will take it further this way. And then you could even back up more, get more tension on that band. So then I'm gonna do it again, push, 8 seconds again. I technically want to do this like 3-4 times, increasing that band tension every time. So I'm gonna scoot back just a tad more, and then push. All right, so I'm all about test and retest. So before you do the banded distraction drill for stretching and external rotation of the hip, you could test to see where you're at before you do it. And then after you do it, you test again to see if you made an improvement. So we know that we're not wasting our time. So this one's called Faber test. We're testing flexion, hip flexion, abduction, and external rotation of the hip. So you're gonna lay down, you're gonna put foot over knee, and the goal is to make sure that it is as close to the ground as possible. It should be like 2 fists underneath the knee, and I should be touching it. If we see this, we're tight. So you want to test both sides to see if you see a difference. So that's like my quick little tip for you when you do that band distraction drill, just to make sure you test, retest, just to make sure you're going in that right direction. And I do recommend that you roll your hips pretty good before you do that, so it's just going to allow it to be more workable. I'm not kidding about that when you watch my videos, that you're going to get a lot of information on things that are going to make training easier, feeling better through movement. Nothing's worse than feeling stiff and not feeling how it should feel, like smooth, like butter during an exercise, specifically a squat. If your squat doesn't feel right, especially when you have the bar on your back and no weight on it, and you feel off balance, and that's just usually a mobility issue, and that's something that we could talk about later down the road. But again, I want you to know that when you're watching these videos, I'm not going to waste your time. I promise you. I promise that you're always going to get something out of it. That's my goal, at least. So, and yeah, I just want to stay true to that as much as possible. All right, we have my client here in about 10 minutes. It's 7:50, and we're doing well. We're doing pretty well. Been up since 4. Feeling good. Last week I came down with like a little fever, but it was like a 24-hour thing. So I haven't trained since like Tuesday or Wednesday last week. So I'm ready to train today and just kind of feel my body out, see how it feels. Let me show you real quick. Here, get up real quick. I just want to test shoulder flexion and then shoulder abduction. So I just want you to keep your head tucked back, squeeze your stomach, you're going to lift your arm up, and I'm going to push your arm down, resist me pushing it down, and then you'll do this one.
Do I take my shirt off or no?
No, not right now. I'm just testing it. Okay. Here, hold it up, and then resist me pushing you down, okay? We'll do both sides, can kind of see if we see anything different.
Okay.
So turn your stomach on, abs, straight your arm out a little bit for me, hold on. There you go, and just make sure it's more this.
Okay.
Ready, resist me. Is that hard to do?
No.
No? Okay, hold on. You should. Here, now go up, resist me pushing it down. Good. Let's see the other side. Let's move over here. Head down more though. Yeah. Squeeze stomach. Resist. Good. Let's go here. Thumb up. Resist me. Good. That one felt a little strong. Did this feel different than the left?
Maybe. Like it's like maybe
A tad bit. The left felt a little bit here. Come back here. Just a little bit weaker. But it could be why, because of the shoulder being the way it is. Straighten your arm for me. Yeah. Resist. Yeah. A little bit weaker. Not bad though. Yeah, I mean, when I pushed down the other one kind of fought a little bit more. You know what I mean?
I'm right-handed too.
What's that? Yeah.
I'm right-handed.
Lay on your back. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that exercise. We're resting Nick. We got 50 seconds. So that exercise, Nick's doing overhead press. I have him doing kneeling down so he can focus on bracing. So we're working more stability there. And then we're using the earthquake bar. So trying to create more stability in the shoulders, get the brain to really focus on controlling the movement on the way up. Great exercise, because when we go from this to a regular barbell is going to feel super smooth, going to feel good. And again, we're just trying to strengthen those stabilizer muscles that really focus on keeping that humeral head in the socket from not popping out. So it's a cool movement. Earthquake bar, sweet. You could do any type of press with it. Good. 3, 2, 1. I'm having him do a single arm pull down because I just want to make sure that we're strong from left to right when it comes to scapular retraction work. And then also, I'll show you a picture. There'll be a picture of Nick, his back. You'll see that shoulder on his left side is abducting further away from his spine than his right. So I did a little soft tissue work. It's looking better now, but that was 10. Good. So again, just making sure he's structurally balanced on both sides. You can put your hand on here. There you go. And just focus on a good brace, good pause at the bottom, all the way up. Good. Good pause, squeeze. Three, 2, 1. Good. That's it. How'd it feel from your left to your right?
Look good.
Yeah. You feeling all right?
Yeah. I feel down today.
Okay. We'll pay attention to that then.
Yeah. I just feel like I need like some cup in my step.
All right, so pre is super important, but the type of pre you do, I like to tell my guys, and myself of course, is if you could do electrolyte and essential amino acids, that's amazing, with like some more pink salt, just because electrolytes help hydrate the cell, they also help fire muscle. And electrolyte is, again, it's potassium, chloride, magnesium, and sodium. So that's complete electrolyte. So you can drink all the water you want, but if you're not hydrating properly, you're not going to get the benefit of the water. So I'm doing full scoop of, I got amino complex here, which is all 11 essential aminos. And then I'll do some creatine. And then those electrolytes. Oops. And then I'm going to wash this down. I'm going to chug this real quick because this is my pre. And then my intra is going to be aminos and electrolytes. So I'll be sipping on it during the workout. Yeah, buddy. Yo, who watched that game yesterday? There's 2 games on that was really good. It was Detroit and 49ers. I wanted Detroit to win, and then it was Baltimore versus the Chiefs, and I wanted Baltimore to win. So neither of the teams that I wanted to win won. So let me know, who did you want to win? Super Bowl now is going to be Chiefs versus 49ers. Definitely going for 49ers. Before I go out and stretch and get warmed up, I'm going to do an eye drill. So your eyes, again, if your eyes aren't working efficiently, working together, it's going to affect posture and the way you move. So you want to make sure that they're in sync, they move together. If you have a lazy eye or one that just wants to go the other way, that's an issue. So again, your eyes start working together correctly, efficiently, start moving better, start feeling better, mobility might even get better. And we do see that a lot when we just mess with eyes. So I'm going to do clockwise, counterclockwise, 5, 5, 5, and then I'll go side to side. I need to get back to this. Just making sure I'm moving my eyes and not my head. A lot of times when people have a hard time with this, they move their head when they do it and not just their eyes. Just really focus on that. Make sure I'm not moving my head. It's hard to tell. So it should look like this far. All right, that's good. So we're at the end of the video. Had a long training day. I got one more client here. It's gonna be 7 p.m. in about 30 minutes. So gonna get a meal in. This is like my dinner. I'm doing a sweet potato and chicken breast. So about 10 ounces of sweet potato and about 8 ounces of chicken breast. And I think my potato is still cold. That's all right. I'm gonna eat it anyway. Suck it up. But I hope you did get a lot out of this video, and let me know if there's something that you're looking for. Again, like anything training, if you're going through any type of pain, comment below. Like if it's through movement or if it's just through everyday life, just let me know. Again though, this is what I do day in, day out. Love it. I love learning. It's how I build my business, is continue learning, invest in myself as a coach. And it's fun. It is so fun. Love it. Love what I do. I'm very thankful for it, that God has given me a gift and that I really figured it out. And I'm still, figuring it out, but it's a lot more clear to me with what my purpose here on earth is. Again, if you believe in God or not, I believe that we're just passing through here to get to Him. So that's my goal. And my goal is to be able to serve you and to give you everything you need to be successful in the gym and to have a healthier, fulfilling life outside of the gym. And most importantly, have fun and look good. And if you're an athlete, that too, that's my goal too, is to make you become a better athlete and to perform on all cylinder. So yeah, if you liked the video, make sure you leave a thumbs up. Again, let me know what you thought. Other than that, have a great day. Keep lifting hard, keep doing things the right way, and it'll pay off.